in this piece. And it does not look dark like it did last week. So how about that? It looks like we've found a way to maximize our lighting now, so to speak. So there's that. Top chat, live chat. Yo, Nancy Drew fan, first one in. What's up? Hello there. What's up, Star Wars guy? What's up, King Westside, Mr. Wolfsy? What's up, Beat Street, Kazin? Luke, Danish, DV, the Edzer. What's up, Jackson Woods? Guys, unfortunately, I apologize. I'm a little under the weather. I tested, I went and got a COVID test today. I tested negative. They also tested me for strep. So I apologize that I sound like I'm congested. I am. I'm sick. I'm doing the best I can. We're still going to do a watch party. I am super stoked for the finale. I think we're all in for a little Kingpin action. So I'm super stoked to be here with you guys. I just apologize that I'm under the weather. What's up? Take some NyQuil. No NyQuil. I'm all right. Just drink some water, drink some vitamins. Hope you feel better, boss. I appreciate that, Jake. Appreciate it, man. Everyone is getting sick. Yeah, it's that time of year. But like I said, I took a COVID test earlier today. I tested negative. So take some Tylenol PM. No, it's all good. Kingpin. Bro, we need a live watch party just to discuss No Way Home. Yeah, I was going to do one earlier, but I thought I would. I know it may be a little late now, but I felt like if I did it at any point throughout the weekend, there were still a lot of people who hadn't seen it yet. So I felt like it would be unfair for me to do that. Hope you feel better, brother. Thanks. And sorry, guys, I sound like I'm like major congested right now. Not feeling very well at all. So do you think Daredevil shows up? I don't, unfortunately. Kingpin, though, for sure. I think Spider-Man is going to show up. That's a long shot. That is a contractual nightmare with Sony. So unless that was predetermined and a lot of money was shelled out for it, I think it's very doubtful. How long until it all starts? It starts at 2:50, which is 42 minutes from now. Easter egg of Daredevil. I mean, the whole show's been an Easter egg for Daredevil. Echo in herself is an Easter egg for Daredevil. And when Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin was shown in the last episode, that's a huge Daredevil Kingpin. So, No Way Home spoilers on Hawkeye. Yeah, I mean, we're past the point of spoilers here. Bigger YouTube channels than me are using spoilers in the thumbnail. So get well soon. Thanks, Tyler. Appreciate it. I think Mom will be crazier than No Way Home. Yeah, it's certainly seeming like that. Guys, is my microphone a little loud right now? I apologize. I'll take it down a bit. Spider-Man cameo. I'm not thinking so, guys. Both the contractual nightmare of that, and then the amount of money they would have had to spend. And they already spent money for Florence Pugh. So everything always. Do you think there will be season 2 of Hawkeye? I don't think so. I don't think there needs to be. I think that any show that was meant to set up these kind of characters easily leads us into a young Avenger show, and that's where I would think the most likely place we would see Kate Bishop in. Oh, Hawkeye's trying to retire for his family, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Michael, how have you been, bro? Dude, Osno, boss, I'm doing great. Other than being sick, I'm doing great. Your mic is perfect. Thank Nancy Drew fan. How have you been? Punisher shows up. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Hey, Michael, how have you been? I've been good. Where's Cap? Big chillin'. I nearly cried when Toby got stabbed. Yeah, I really felt like they probably originally wrote that to kill him. But I think it works better if they don't. That way, if they want to bring him back in the future for Secret Wars or something else, they can. Number one. Number two, I think it's would have overshadowed the real sadness of the movie and MJ forgetting his relationship with Peter Parker having to forego his relationship with MJ. So, yeah. Have a good night. Feel better. Thanks, Michelle. I appreciate it. I will for sure. Will Clint Barton become Hawkeye again? I mean, I doubt it. Agreed. Hawkeye joins the Defenders in this episode. Maybe. I think it will be Daredevil in this episode. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to see Daredevil or Spider-Man, but Kingpin for sure. Opinions on how this episode will go. I think we're going to end up in the Rockefeller Center for all. Is it the Rockefeller Center? Or is it the Plaza Hotel? We're going to see Kingpin square off in the end. That's what I'm calling for it towards the end of the episode. Hi, man. Can't stay, but I just popped in to say thanks for all the top content and news you put out. Happy Christmas and New Year's to you. Hey, Madago, I appreciate it. We're thinking thick Kingpin. I don't think so. Surprisingly, Marvel is working with. Yeah, Andrew Garfield stole the show. He definitely did. I think he definitely outshined for sure. Bullseye coming up with Deadpool in the MCU now. I don't know. When does it start? It starts in 39 minutes. Who is your favorite Spider-Man in No Way Home? I think Toby and Tom did a great job. I liked them together as Spider-Man on screen, but I really do feel like Andrew stole the show. Tina Fey and Tracy Morgan cameo in Rockville? I don't think so. Do you think Echo will use her leg as a weapon? No, this is definitely not Rocket type James Gunn type humor. Post-credit connected to She-Hulk? Maybe. When will the episode come out? In 39 minutes. Is the episode out? No. Super excited for the finale. Love your vids, bud. William, I appreciate that. Thoughts on She-Hulk leaks? Daredevil in 2 episodes, apparently. I saw the whole leaks today. They look great. I'm very excited about it. Not Deadpool, meant Daredevil. Not sure about that. Willem Dafoe got revenge when he stabbed Toby. He did. I'm so glad that they didn't kill him. When do you think Spider-Man will appear in this episode? I do not think he will appear in this episode. Really hoping for Keanu to get Ghost Rider. It'd be really cool. He actually just weighed in on Phase Zero podcast over at comicbook.com with Brendan Davis and said that they had not picked out a role yet. So WTF is in 39 minutes. We had 309 people when you said that. Wow, that's crazy. Synchronicity is a crazy thing, Mr. Woofsy. Tom, do you think anything about Scarlett Johansson about returning to Marvel with a different role for the MCU? Absolutely not. I don't think they'll reuse or recast actors like that, but she is returning as a producer, so that's pretty cool. She'll get to be on the other side of the camera. Really no love for Nicholas Hammond in the original live-action Spider-Man. I mean, LOL, it's a long time ago. I think Yelena will meet Clint's children, possibly. I think Punisher casting will come back from Netflix. I hope so. Do you think Moon Knight will be early 2022? I also hope so, but I would think She-Hulk or Miss Marvel would be first, although we did hear that Miss Marvel was postponed until June. Everything always, do you read the Marvel comics? If so, what is your favorite Marvel comic? So I grew up reading in the early 90s. I was reading the Spectacular Spider-Man at that time. So I have a fond memory for Spectacular Spider-Man. One of my favorite, I'm trying to think of like what my favorite story. I'm a huge fan of the Hickman Secret Wars run, especially since now Black Panther's off the table is the obvious choice to finish that storyline if they follow it from the comics. So now we really don't know how they play that out. But I think of all the villains in the Marvel Universe, Doom is one of the most interesting by far, because while they've worked to make him a sympathetic character in a lot of positions, and you could arguably say that Latveria and Doomstadt are run as a peaceful place under his dictatorship, he's also done the most effed up stuff in the Marvel comics by far. Dr. Doom has pulled some just some mind-blowing, sad, sadistic, crazy stuff. So like by far, I think Secret Wars is like one of the best runs. Who's the best Aunt May? You're kidding me, right? I don't think that's Nimrod is coming. Interesting, man. Marvel characters are so weird. Dr. Doom is the GOAT. He is indeed. No Way Home, top 3 MCU film, easy. It didn't break the top 10 for me. Oh, sorry, it didn't break the top 3. It broke the top 10, but it didn't break the top 5 either. I got to think on it more, but I think I have it in 5 or 6. My top 5 run is Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, and those are interchangeable for 1 or 2. All right. 3 is Thor Ragnarok. 4 is Avengers. 5's Infinity War. 6 is Endgame. 7 is Iron Man 1. Spider-Man No Way Home is number 8. So 8. I have a hard time. I mean, I don't want to say some unpopular opinions here, but listen. Like, Spider-Man No Way Home has some enormous logical plot holes that don't make any sense. And so let me break it down for you guys, right? A lot of people call a lot of things a plot hole, right? But a real plot hole is when things are done overlooking what would have been like one of the most obvious choices. For instance, in Infinity War, when Doctor Strange is asking Tony to turn the ship around, he has an effing sling ring. He makes portals on Titan while they're fighting Thanos. He has an effing sling ring. He doesn't need Tony to turn that ship around He can literally portal off the ship. That's a plot hole. Okay. Some major plot holes in this film. I'm just saying. Winter Soldier, I don't watch Winter Soldier and go, man, there's no plot holes. There's a plot hole, big, huge plot hole here. You know what I'm saying? So, do you think Hawkeye will finally meet Kingpin? I do. I do call for Kingpin in this episode. Spider-Man, guys, I don't think so. I didn't even want to talk about that rumor at the channel because I felt like people were just going to get so baited into it. Spider-Man showing up in this episode would be really difficult for two reasons. Number one, purely the amount of money it would cost for Tom Holland to cameo. And yeah, I know where his apartment is right where this is going to finale. But number two, just the contractual agreement with Sony. That would be a long shot on this one. Daredevil 2. Just make it about Hawkeye and Kate Bishop, and I think Kingpin shows up, and then we're all happy. That is a plot hole, right? Oh, dang, how did I not notice the sling ring in Infinity War? Yeah, that's why y'all watch my YouTube channel, because I'm over here doing it seriously, taking an academic approach to this. So, yeah. Anyway, though, listen, I don't think me ranking No Way Home at number 8 in the top 10 is a diss to No Way Home at all. I think that that's a testament to how many good movies are in the MCU. And I'm sorry, like, yeah, I mean, maybe it's unfair that Avengers 1 and Iron Man 1 get nostalgia points, but they do. I mean, I'm sorry. They get nostalgia points for me. I think that's fair, right? Why is Ned Sorcerer Supreme? Yo, I don't know about that. He was trying to tell Strange. He was trying to tell him. How do you feel about the DCEU films? You've watched them. I have watched all of them, and my bar has not been so high for them. I think Aquaman was a pretty decent film. I really liked Man of Steel. Superman vs. Batman is a travesty, kind of. They should have let Snyder do his cut. And I think the Snyder cut is by far the best DC thing that there is. So if they want to hire Zack Snyder back to make some more films, I'd be for it. Who deserves their own Disney Plus series? Certainly Daredevil. And I think I speak for a lot of old comic heads and say, if you're going to give Echo, Agatha Harkness, She-Hulk all their own series on Disney Plus, I'm for it. Can we also get a Storm, a Gambit, a Rogue, a Cyclops, and a Jean Grey solo series? Because, like, oh, am I being greedy? I'm sorry. Am I being greedy? Oh, I am? No worries. You gave us an Echo and an Agatha House of Harkness solo series. So, cool. If we're doing that, then you think everyone in the X-Men should get their own solo series? Put a 1 in chat if you agree. No, listen, great. Agatha House of Harkness. Heck yeah. Run that sucker out there. But then where's my Storm solo TV show? Oh, you don't have a Storm solo TV show? Then y'all better go back there. Agatha House of Harkness. You mean Storm House of X-Men? Y'all better go back there and talk to someone. Y'all better call Kevin Feige and be like, I think we got this. We got your list of TV shows here. We don't see Gambit anywhere on. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I think Daredevil's going to get a movie. That would be dope. That's the way to do it. Put all these solo series out adjacent to Daredevil and then wrap them together in a Daredevil movie. That'd be dope. Please say hi to me, King Noob. What's up, man? How you doing? Clone Saga is the next trilogy. I'm not sure about that. Yo, man. Cash FM, dude. What about a Blue Marvel Disney Plus series for $4.99? Dude, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Are you a full-time YouTuber? Agendi, yeah, I am. I actually do a couple of things. So before I was a YouTuber, I was in a band. Here's my story real quick. I was in a band for like 12 years. And stop me if you've heard this one before, but my lead singer was an alcoholic and a drug addict. And like 10 years in and out of rehab, me and another guy, there's 5 of us, we carried this band. And eventually I had to quit. And he did something that was unforgivable. So I quit the band, and that allowed me to become a YouTuber. And now I do music again. So if you guys haven't checked out my music, by all means, it's on all platforms. Check it out. I go by All Fires. That's actually like what I do, but I also do YouTube. So it would be very hard for my music to get bigger than my YouTube now. So boom. Here's my music right here, guys. If you want to check it out, by all means do. But if you don't, no worries. Please turn on subtitles for YouTube because I am deaf. I don't know if there's any subtitles for live YouTube. That would have to be generated through them. So, but the rest of mine should have CC. Blue Marvel deserves a movie. Yeah, that would be dope. He said, can you please tell me what it is you do? Do you think Flash will become Venom? It would actually be Agent Venom, right? And I don't think Tony Ravioli is either old enough or hard enough to carry a Lethal Protector Agent Venom series. I also don't think they're done with Tom Hardy. So let's not go jumping the gun on that one, right? Victory Sweet the Renegade. We should do a collab. Yeah, man, hit me up. Hoping my boy John Berthal returns. I think he will. Loving the music. Love from England. Thanks, Brody. Appreciate it. He said, doo-doo, giggly, Sparks Nation. What is it that you do? Do you do? Yo, Sparks, I confirm that indeed is not the Grandmaster. I will admit that some of those words do sound like him, but it's not. Everyone missed Happy needing a good lawyer, which is She-Hulk. Oh, good call. Do you wipe back to front or front to back? It depends on where I am when I finish washing the car. Generally, I start at the hood on the roof and then I wipe down the hood. Oh, that's not what you're talking about? Your music at the end of your vids is great. I'm just vibing here, man. Thanks, Evan. Appreciate it, dude. Tom Hardy versus AG Spidey, man. It's going to be dope. Do you have any music videos? A couple of them have some animated music videos, but no live music videos. Although I do have some live footage of me playing at Base Canyon earlier this year with KJ Saka. Do you think Miles Morales will show up in the new trilogy? I do. You read The King in Black? I read some of it. Trying to pick up that omnibus. John Berthal War Machine would be insane. I just joined What Genre of Music Do You Make? I have 5 songs out. You can check them out right here. I would say I make like synth, post-punk, indie rock, but I also have some that are like, I have a drum and bass tune because I really like drum and bass. I don't know if you guys listen to any Pendulum, but their drummer KJ Saka is a friend of mine, and I have a track with him on his record label called The Wind. So I make all sorts of stuff. And guys, I do apologize. I'm sick. I tested negative for COVID, but I do have a cold, so that's why I sound like I'm congested. Yo, Scribbly Customs, let me paint a pair of Spidey shoes or any movie. Dude, I'd love for you to, Scribble Customs. That would be great. So, dude, blow your nose. I don't have to, David. I'm just congested. If you want to leave, we'll leave. Do you do any electric music? Yes. I have a drum and bass tune out. Very electronic. All my stuff is electronic. I program all my synths. New song is great. Thanks a lot. What time does it drop? The show will go live in 27 minutes. Your music and everything is just awesome. Really appreciate it, Moko 3D. Will the spell affect Toby and Andrew? Absolutely not. I think that it's pretty clear that spell, while it did make villains across the multiverse forget who Tom Holland's Peter Parker was, I'm pretty sure that spell is specific to Peter Parker the way the dialogue is said, although I'm waiting to watch those scenes again, but I'm pretty sure it will not affect Toby and Andrew. Toby's not going to go home to find MJ doesn't remember him, as some people are theorizing. Will Spidey be in the episode? No. Again, guys, I think Daredevil and Spider-Man appearing in this episode are a reach. Daredevil, because there's already been so many Easter eggs, but it was too late in this series to get him in there once the rights had gotten up. And then Spider-Man, again, with the contractual agreements and the money. I just think it doesn't make any sense. But Kingpin, indeed. You want to be famous, Tristan? That is a awful, awful thing to say. You do not want to be famous if you want to be recognized because you have a skill that you want to get other people to hear, but just wanting to be famous is not a great pursuit, and I would caution you against chasing that. Matt Murdock cameo, no. Mephisto shows up, please, Pope. Let's not go down the Mephisto train again. What's Yelena arc after this? I think Yelena's arc, I think she comes to realize, okay, I think Yelena's arc ends when they realize that they're all on the same side against the Skrulls in Secret Invasion. You're welcome. That's absolutely it, by the way. Views on The Amazing Spider-Man 3. I can't see Sony committing to that, not when they have so much money behind Tom Holland. And like I said, because they're going to pour a ton of money into a Venom 3, and then Morbius, Vulture, Scorpion. They have this modern Sinister Six. I think they want that against Tom Holland's MCU Spider-Man, and I think it just adds confusion but as I said in my video, to play devil's advocate, and is the absolute truth, Spider-Man is not only like the most lucrative Marvel IP, but it's the most lucrative IP that Sony has by a million miles. Pun totally intended. By a million miles Morales. So, but Miles Morales is another point why I don't see why The Amazing Spider-Man 3 gets made. You know what I'm saying? Unless they think they can support 2 or 3 leads. Who knows, man? It's everything. Actually, everything after this last movie is on the table. You guys heard it here first. You heard it here first. If you wonder what I think, I think that they would never, ever, ever do a DC versus Marvel movie. I also think that at the end of all this, there's going to be nowhere left to go. So I'll see you guys in 2042. Justice League versus the Avengers. That movie's going to be nuts. You need some closure for the Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah, like I said, fan voice is a very serious thing. Maybe if the fans call for it hard enough, but again, I just can't see it happening. Miles Morales is next up for a live action. Tom Hardy's Venom is still going to cross over with Tom Holland, I believe, in a modern Sinister Six. Like, there's just too much going on already with the Spider-Man stuff. But maybe they do get it done. Who am I to say? Superman can lift Thor's hand. Mjolnir. Superman can lift Mjolnir. Probably. I'd be okay with that. Does Clint Barton make it out of the finale alive? I hope so. Multiverse of Madness predictions, all of it. Everything. Madness. Do you think eventually they will do everything and have to reboot the whole MCU? I mean, Johnny Boy, not before they go deep, plus the classics. I don't know if they'd have to. Probably not. Fans got Sonic's design fixed. Then we get the Amazing Spider-Man 3. Hey, Pope, you never know. Just lost my HBO Max subscription. Oh, I'm sorry, brother. Professor X, for sure. It doesn't make it out alive. I'm going to be really sad. Me too. Yo, Rogan, you are amazing with the $20. Dude, thank you so much, man. That is so generous. Merry Christmas to you, Rogan. I just appreciate you guys vibing and hanging for the finale. I'm super stoked for some Kingpin. Thank you very much for the $20. And again, I apologize that I sound so sick, but I don't have COVID. So that's where we're at. When is the episode going to show up on Disney? It's going to be out in 22 minutes. Best superhero film show of the year. I mean, I think you got to give it to No Way Home. But if you're asking me other than No Way Home, I really like Shang-Chi. I thought Shang-Chi was dope and really fun. I actually really like that movie. Have you played the new Spider-Man game? Yes. Yes, I've played through, all of them. Do you think Bullseye could make a comeback? Maybe. Do you think RDJ will return? Yes. I don't think he should, but I do. I loved Shang-Chi, just didn't like the final fight that much. Yeah, it was a little weird. It was ambitious to say the least. Honestly, the only thing I didn't like was Katie hitting her archery shot because, like, the MCU aims to. I know it's a paradox, but it's like the hyper fantastic, right? Grounded in realism, and that's why we like it. And we all know how hard archery is. And there's no way Katie, who's never been an archer before, is going to land a shot like that. Does that sound weird to you guys that that's the thing that I didn't like? I didn't. But other than that, I love Shang-Chi. I thought the movie was perfect. How much Yelena going to be in this episode? I think quite a bit. Thank you for the $1.99, J-Flow. I really appreciate it. Again, super generous of you. David Dunleavy, man, thanks for the $9.99. Guys, super generous of you. David, thanks so much, man. And Merry Christmas. I really appreciate that, dude. You guys just hanging out is more than enough. I appreciate it. And I'm very stoked for the finale with you guys. So what do you think about Emergency Awesome's breakdown? I think Charlie's breakdowns are good. But two things. Number one, I don't watch. The only other channel I'll watch now is New Rockstars because A, I don't really do the type of content that they do. B, they cover a lot of other stuff than Marvel, and I don't want to ruin YouTube completely for me. I still like YouTube, so I still watch New Rockstars. I'm loose friends with Eric over there. I know those guys have been on the show before. I was on Road Theory last year. That's who I watch. Now, I like a lot of the other YouTubers. I know them. Like I know Paul over at Heavy Spoilers. I know Warren, Cosmic Wonder. I've met the Real Rejects. But you know what I don't do? I don't watch their channels, and here's why. You can't parakeet someone if you don't watch them. And it is really hard for human beings not to repeat what they hear. And we are all talking about the same content. And I want you guys to get my take. So if I watch other Marvel channels, it's really hard for me to have my own take. But on the flip side of that, if I don't watch other Marvel channels, I'm never at any risk of ever repeating what they said because I don't even know what they said. So that's why I don't watch, even though my friends are all in this space. Do you see any Marvel shows coming out between finale of between the finale and Doctor Strange 2, I think there will at least be one Disney Plus show between now and then. Yes. Maybe not for the first couple of months. So you watch new rock stars and 3C films. I've watched 3C a little bit. Seems like a cool dude. But New Rockstars is the only channel I still watch. So just got back from watching No Way Home for the first time, and it changed. I'm a changed man. I feel like speak from everyone. I can say thank you for everything. Nah, man, thank you for hanging out pre-Benz. I really appreciate it, dude. I'm really glad you just got back. I hope you had a great time. Yo, Brandon, with the $50. Yo, guys, dude. First of all, huge shout out to Brandon Sangiovanni. I just met him when I was at the Soups pre-screener in LA. Brandon is with marketing for Disney Plus, and he has a huge future ahead of him. He's also an amazing dude and a good friend of mine. So, dude, it was a pleasure meeting you for real in person, even though we've like been internet friends for a while, man. Dude, thank you for the $50. You did not have to do that. So glad to have you come hang out, man. Yo, wait a minute. Dude, Mateus Wallen with the 219 SEK. Thanks for good morning from Sweden. What was you most surprised in the moment in No Way Home that hadn't been leaked? Okay. To be fair, I went into that one pretty blind, other than telling you guys Toby and Andrew were in the film for forever. I like the way they brought him in. I did not know that Ned was going to open up a sling ring portal and bring them in. That wasn't in any of the leaks I covered or any of the rumors or spoilers. So, dude, Brandon, thank you again for the $50, dude. And I really appreciate, JXer, man, thank you for the 5. Merry Christmas. Hope Spider-Man comes in this episode. It's a long shot, bro. I'm really not thinking so. Mateus, thank you for the 219 Swedish. I don't know what that currency is, but thank you, dude. I really appreciate it. And Brandon, thanks for coming to hang out, man. And huge shout out to Soups. My boy Matt for having me at the pre-screener. Matt's been a friend of mine for a while. I'm so glad to see all his success on TikTok. Just all around great dude. It's a Swedish krona. Yo, Jason, thanks, man. How long till the episode drops? The episode drops in 17 minutes. Lizard and Sandman felt kind of bland. I mean, listen, man, only so much time, only so much dialogue, you know? My only gripes with Spider-Man No Way Home were a little bit of the CGI on the Lizard and a little bit of the CGI. Y'all know what scene I'm talking about in the mirror dimension. Other than that, I thought it was top notch all the way around. Season 2 tease She-Hulk, probably. It would make sense. Or Moon Knight. Everything Always. Imagine if they made a film adaptation of Superman and Spider-Man crossover, the comic. You're talking about Amalgam Comics. It would be awesome. Pretty Cyber, $4.99, dude. Do you think Kingpin and Spider-Man will meet up one day? I do. Thank you so much for the $4.99. That's super generous of you. Nicholas Nora, how impactful will the series be? I think it's already been super impactful. I think we're watching the formation of the Young Avengers. I think Kate Bishop. Let me back up. I think Haley Steinfeld killed it as Kate Bishop. She killed it. And so, when you're looking for that sort of leading man, leading woman quality, I think she has it. So I think that really shores up the Young Avengers. Rumors of a Young Avengers series on Disney Plus or a movie or film, but I mean, I think it's really impactful in that way. Plus, it sets up Kingpin. He's not going anywhere. And eventually, you hope to see a Daredevil, Kingpin, Spider-Man throwdown. So, do you like Invincible? I do. Spider-Man showing up tonight? I don't think so, guys. Contractually and the money, I just don't see it happening. That's such a long shot. Kingpin, I would say for sure. Spider-Man and Daredevil, not so much. Daredevil would have had to been worked in last minute long after the show was written and shot because of the contractual agreement rights. And then Spider-Man, with it being a thing with Sony and the amount of money that would cost, I just don't see it. Just being realistic. Just being pragmatic. That's not the right word. But you guys know what I mean. Optimistic at best, but realism is key. Odds Daredevil shows up in the finale tonight. Again, I don't think so. No Daredevil, no Spider-Man. I wouldn't count on it. Green Goblin killing. Yeah, Aunt May, that's a tough one. Sorry, guys, I'm sick. I tested negative for COVID, negative for strep, but sick. Daredevil will appear in She-Hulk, so it seems. Felt like they gave Norman a big boost in strength. I mean, what was he on, dude? When he was going ape in the apartment and like breaking through walls and stuff, I was like, is Green Goblin this strong? Did I just sleep on the Goblin, bro? Was I sleeping on the Goblin? When does episode come out? 14 minutes. Odds Defoe returns for more appearances? Probably not, man. I mean, probably not, dude. So you can have Murdoch and not Daredevil? I mean, I don't think so. I think we'll just get Daredevil in a future show. What do you think about Godzilla and the MonsterVerse? I mean, uh, I think Marvel Star Wars crossover would be crazy. I'd rather see Marvel versus DC than Marvel versus Star Wars. Did you notice DS2 trailer? The location where Wanda was picking up the trees was Mount Wundagore, where Chthon and Privet and mutants live. Yes, yes. Some people have said that theory. Hey, Michael is 219. Corona is around $24. Okay, thanks. That's a very generous donation. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Fury is 72. No spoilers, please. For which? Spider-Man, dude, it's a little late in the game. I can appreciate you not wanting Spider-Man spoilers, but it's a little late in the game for that and on YouTube in general. So I would recommend kindly leaving because I don't want, if you're still trying to dodge some Spider-Man spoilers, this may not be the place to be. Again, guys, I am sick. I tested today negative for Corona. So I apologize being congested, but that's where we're at. If you haven't already, please sub to the YouTube channel. We're going for 1 million. I'm also giving away PlayStation 5 at 920,000 subscribers, which we're right around the corner from. Could easily hit by the end of the month. Also, guys, just a shout out real quick. This stream is sponsored by me. There's my music. If you haven't already, click on it. Sub to that channel. Even if you don't like my music, but you support me by clicking on it, you help the algorithm find the people that music should go to, and they'll enjoy it. And you will have helped me get it to them. Okay, so that's what's up. Yo, $2.99, thanks. Who's your favorite Avenger and villain? Okay, my favorite Avenger is War Machine. Unconventional choice, I know, but he has some really dope comic panels and stories. Maybe one day I'll do a breakdown of one. My favorite villain, I already spoke about this at length earlier in the stream, is Dr. Doom. Not because of the power level, but merely because of how effed up some of the stuff he's done in the Marvel Universe is. Like crazy, like mind blower, psychotic, crazy stuff. Like if y'all don't know, I'm not here to make you feel bad. Let me tell you some of the stuff Dr. Doom has done, okay? Dr. Doom made it so that Reed Richards' wife was his wife and Reed Richards' kids were his kids. You want to talk about besting somebody. You want to talk about not just beating them, but breaking them, breaking their soul. Have y'all ever heard of some more messed up stuff than that? Come home to find that your family was never your family and that your kids are now Dr. Doom's kids. That is some messed up stuff. Dr. Doom is the GOAT by far one of the hardest villains in the world. I'm serious. If they do him any justice in the MCU, it's going to be some crazy stuff. That Doctor Strange trailer, though, Shuma Garath, Superior Strange, it's actually Defender Strange and Gargantos. But don't feel bad because Superior Strange and Defender Strange are two different iterations, and you're actually thinking about Strange Supreme. So the dude at the end is Strange Supreme. The version of Strange we were hoping to see is Defender Strange, and that wasn't Shuma Garath, it was Gargantos. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. Today we're breaking down the most the most confused parts of the post-credit scene. Do you think Sony will release The Amazing Spider-Man 3? I do not. I spoke about that at length in today's video. If you want my opinion on that, I weighed in. I just don't see it. I think Miles Morales is waiting for his turn. I think they put too much money into Tom Holland's Spider-Man not to cross over Morbius and Venom with him someday. And even though Spider-Man is extremely lucrative IP, Sony is only so big. They only make so many movies, and I can't see them wanting to dilute and fracture that character with as much money as the potential crossovers are going to bring. Did I cover it all? Plus, when you put all the live-action Spider-Man in a movie together, the comparisons, like I said in today's video, they're not hypothetical anymore. Now they're actually real. I think a lot of people thought that Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man stole the show. I agree. I think he was definitely shining in those scenes. I think the dialogue helped a lot too. Regardless, it just would be a lot. You know how much goes into making a movie? That an F ton. So on TV, he said his contract was up, dude. Why do you hate Tom Holland? I don't hate Tom Holland at all. I don't know what you're talking about. I do not know what you're talking about. How is Vulture in the Morbius universe? Great question. Morbius seems to exist in a confluence of all the universes. So we may find out that is elsewhere in the multiverse. Do you think they'll do a Miles Morales live action until they're done in the animated Spider-Verse movies? Don't think they'll do a live Miles Morales live action. Yeah, I think that they won't do a Miles Morales live action until Tom Holland's done as well. So it could be quite a while. I'm just saying, if he's got to wait his turn, I don't see Andrew Garfield getting an Amazing Spider-Man 3. Just saying. 200 million in the budget in 200 million is the budget in No Way Home. And you guys want to hear something crazy? Okay. So if 200 million was the budget on No Way Home, guys, listen to this. Sony spent 240 million on the marketing for Far From Home. I'm going to say that one more time for everybody in the back. Far From Home, 240 million was spent to market that Spider-Man movie. It was the most expensive marketing campaign of any film ever. And you wonder why Sony ran this shadow pseudo leak game for the last year and let us just talk about everything via leaks. Look, the amount of leaks that came out of Sony this year were beyond incompetent. Dude, the Patsy was in, dude. The Patsy was in when the Brazilian trailer just leaked Lizard getting cut. I'm like, y'all can't be this bad at this. Y'all, this is Sony. Y'all can't be this bad. Unless they meant to on purpose. And then it was free. You skipped my super chat, Mr. Plus. I apologize, man. Let me try to scroll back and catch you, bro. Casey Mack. I don't think they'll do yet. Case, dude, I'm trying, man. I'm trying to find you, bro. Yo, Wild Fat. I apologize. Mr. Plus, first time. My only gripes with No Way Home is Ned magically getting powers, pun intended. Also, was Venom, how convenient he leaves a droplet. Well, so it's funny. It's funny to me. I think they're going to explain why Venom left a droplet on the counter. I think that's going to get explained. I have a theory I'm working on right now, but I've got to have some more evidence. So I'm doing research for it. Sony is dirty. Give Spider-Man back. I mean, technically it's as close to having him back as you can be. Plus, listen, don't hate on. I really like making entrance. I never actually realized you made it. You did such a good job. I really appreciate that. Thanks a lot, man. Thoughts on Doctor Strange 2 trailer? I thought it was dope. I actually can't wait for the HD so I can really break it down, but I put it up once at the channel. I got copyright struck from using pictures that other people were using. I don't even know why. So I put it up with the same audio and different pictures. The second day, it's up right now if you want my breakdown, but that's just a narration through. We got to really do the Easter egg breakdown. So we got to go for it. Yo, dude, J.R. Barris, man. Is it just me or thank you for the $50 again? Super, super generous of you. Is it just me or was it odd that Toby and Goblin had no dialogue in No Way Home? Toby just talked to Doc Ock and Sandman. Andrew talked to Electro and Lizard. The only interaction that Goblin started stabbing Toby. I mean, you right. But on a long list of gripes about some stuff that's going on in that movie that don't make sense, that's like number 15. Take a list. Make a list, bro. Make a list. But I feel you, though. That is a great point. That is an excellent point, JR. It's an excellent point. Yeah, of all the people to talk, why wouldn't those two talk? We even got a moment between Tom and Otto Octavius. Defender Strange is in the trailer. Flipping through the universe. Charlie from EA shows you exactly where. Okay, thanks for the $5, Nico. I appreciate it. Do you think Tony Stark would return in Doctor Strange 2? No. I think you bring back his AI in Secret Wars, not even Secret Invasion. We might get maybe like a pre-recorded clip or something in Armor Wars. I can see that. I mean, the show's technically about him and his legacy, so Agent Venom in the MCU would be sick. Do you think about Amazing Spider-Man 3? I have a video on today. I talked about it for almost 10 minutes. So if you want all my thoughts in full, I would say check out that video today on my channel. Sorry, guys, I'm sick. I tested negative for COVID, but I'm a little congested. The show is going to pop in 5 minutes. So go ahead and whatever you watch it on, if that's Disney Plus, if that's whatever, go ahead and get it live, right now, so we can all watch it and enjoy it together. Go ahead and start it. The show should be live in 5. Get it open. It's held for review. Yeah, man, I can't let that comment through, bro. Come on. If there's family people in here, bro, you don't want to talk like that. Warren from Cosmic Wonder is also sick. It's that time of year, man. What if Venom joins Supreme Evil Strange? That would just be too much. But the Venom symbiote literally attaching to anyone has been a meme in the Marvel comics. Everybody has gotten it. So everybody's wielded Mjolnir. Everybody's gotten the Venom symbiote. Everybody's gotten to fight Galactus. You know, what's the right of being in the Marvel comics, right? Everything always. Do you think Carnage will come back? I mean, maybe, but probably not. Your music is good, but your voice is hard to hear. Okay, no worries. The plot twist is where Kingpin is working with Kate's mom was crazy. Yeah, I didn't see that coming. But, you know, it's hard out there on the streets to survive in the blip. So I only ask because loud sound would be a reason why there wasn't any. He was just standing there after killing why he may save them. Press button. Mr. Plus. Not sure. Let me read that one more time. I only ask because loud sound would be a reason, but there wasn't any. He was just standing there. Oh, you mean at the bar in the post-credit scene? Yeah, I don't think it's loud music. Are you looking forward to Morbius? I am. I actually thought that most recent trailer looked great. I'm very hyped for that film. How do you feel about Tom's new suit at the end of No Way Home? I loved it. I loved it. You want a copy of Flashpoint? Okay. Man, I can't wait for Marvel to bring in Daredevil to fight Kingpin. It's going to be awesome. How do you enter the PS5 giveaway? All the same rules for giveaways on my channel are the same. All you have to do is be a subscriber, comment on videos. That's it. As long as you're subscribed, we pick when the winner subscriber amount is hit, we pick a random video, and then we pick a random comment on that video, and then we give them away. The guy who won 2 PlayStations ago, I show his picture sometimes. He made a post about it. His name was Mike as well. And then the dude who just won the most recent one was named Ben Hughes Strange. His last name was Hughes Strange. Strange was his last name. Swear to God, couldn't make that up. He lived in the UK. 17-year-old kid, which I like it when kids get them better because you adults can afford to buy one for yourself. I mean, some of you can. Don't get me wrong. But we work jobs for adults. When a kid gets one, it feels good. But more just odds, more adults have one than kids, so it is what it is. What's up, man? What's up, Marcus? Can you have a PS4? No, you cannot. Not for me, at least. This is a stretch, but I think Ant-Man characters will appear in this finale. Interesting. Why? The Comic Fanatic, everything always. Do you read Marvel comics? If so, what is your favorite Marvel comic? I answered that exact question earlier, and I said the Jonathan Hickman Secret Wars run is one of my favorites. Any idea how Vulture is in Morbius if in the MCU in the Venomverse? As I've said many times, the Morbius film seems to exist in a confluence of universes that I think may be revealed to be, quote, elsewhere in the multiverse, making Vulture a variant. Who do you reckon will be the villain in Spider-Man 4? Venom. Unless they get straight to a Sinister Six with Kraven. What do I think about the new suit? It's so shiny. It was shiny indeed. I loved it. I thought it was dope. I'm a huge fan of the classic. So, do you think Peter will reintroduce himself to MJ and Ned in Spider-Man 4? Maybe. I think the fact that MJ was still wearing the Black Dahlia necklace throughout the film, even after she had forgotten. And I talked about this. Maybe I didn't get a chance to talk about this. The spell and the artifacts of remnants like photographs, text messages, things that would be left over, files at S.H.I.E.L.D. I would like to think that the spell had permanence for those things and just changed them as need be. Guys, the episode is up now. The finale is up. We are going to start it in 1 minute. So go ahead and open up your browser, open up your TV, wherever you're going to watch it on. Go ahead and get it queued up. We're going to count down in a sec, and we're going to watch this thing together. Are y'all ready? I am so excited. Let's go. Let's go. I'm going to get a fresh Coke. I'll be right back. All right, boys and girls, y'all ready? We're going to count down and watch this thing. All right, here we go. Boom. Solid. All right. We're pressing play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Disco. And we're not skipping the intro scenes. Is everything always a Nexus bean? I'm not a Nexus bean. The LARPers are going to make them costumes and they're going to be all cheesy. And that's how we're going to see classic Hawkeye. Because the LARPers are going to have made it. Kingpin. Yeah, we're watching, guys. We're right now in the Marvel screen. That's where we're at right now. Mrs. Bishop, yeah, she's kind of cool. All right, we're in this piece. If you're trying to catch up with us, it just started right after the screen. Let's go! Let's go! His eye twitch is legit. Why is she doing this? Yo. Go. This is the tension is real high right now. Ooh. She knows. She knows. This episode's already 12 out of 10. 12 out of 10. After Spider-Man No Way Home. What's up, Ogandi? Pim. Flash bomb, icebreaker. Couldn't see the ones. It's got the Home Alone vibes for sure. Oh, Stark Tech. Definitely saw some Star. If you want to join in and watch along, we're at the 10-minute mark. We're 10 minutes in. So, Justin. What's up? What's up, White? They brought the Larbers. Jack is wearing a oh my god, a general's sword. Got him. Got him. Got him. Remember when you peed your pants in the Hamptons? I do. Everybody does. Thanks, man. Now Yelena's in the mix. Then Eleanor's going to be in the mix, and we got King. Everybody's in the same thing. Bum, 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 bum. Dude, thanks, Vaporwave. Appreciate it, man. Get the bishop. It's a good spelling for that. It's hilarious. If you guys come in here talking about the ending, I'm just going to ban you. So you're gone. I can ban you in 2 seconds, guys. It takes 10 clicks. What timestamp we at? 20 minutes exactly. Of course you could. Yeah, Yelena would destroy Kate Bishop. Black Widow versus Kate Bishop is not. No way she misses that shot. Sorry. What is she doing? Oh, oh, she would have. No way. No way. She would have broken all of her legs there. Dude, his character's awesome. Oof. Suplex was legit. Yeah, the owl did seem weird. The owl's Mephisto. What's a spider owl? Owl man. Jack is out there like on guard. Jonathan would be the young Avengers, not the new Avengers. And how many members do they have in the tracksuit? It's like a never-ending supply of bros. Yup. Why would she knock the tree down? She Fortnited. Oh, it's all the tracksuit. We're just blinding people with light now. Oh, and now we're hitting people with nails. That seems awfully. Oh, there's the Stark arrow. It's a lot of bros, dude. It's never any supply of bros, dude. You know. Well done. Oh, here comes the owl. Oh. what, what, what is who wrote that gag? Oh, then we have the owl swoop in. What owl? You remember the owl from the tree? He's gonna come in and get the little pim truck. Oh man, too fun, dude. Kazi's catching arrows. Oh. Now we get Echo. No, his character's clown. She walks up and kicks him. What is going on in this show right now? I feel like we hit this weird thing where everyone should have already acted, and I don't know why they're dragging it out. Oh. 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 So you. Whoa. She's definitely. Yeah, we saw this coming. Oh. Why Yelena thinks he's lying. She would have already killed him. I don't know. Yeah, I got to take Kingpin in this one. Oh. Whoa. It's Kingpin. That's why. I mean, to be fair, she blew him up with Stark Tech. So. Yeah, put your butt in jail. Please doing the absolute bare minimum, showing up like right at the end after a million tracksuit bros. Whoa, what? Finish him. Fatality. No, they can't kill Clint Barton before Christmas. Yeah, good kill Hawkeye before he gets home for Christmas. Come on, it's a feel good Christmas holiday event. Kingpin's gone, of course. Thanks, bro. Thanks, Moko. Let's trust it, bro. It's gonna be Maya. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did they? Yeah, he ain't dead. He ain't dead. He ain't dead. Kingpin has been shot point blank in a storyline before, but I can't remember by who. Her. It's a woman's Rolex. It's Shield. She was a Shield agent. Yeah, I don't know what to say about what they did there. I hope they didn't kill him. Hawkeye. Was she shot by of Jensen Demons? I thought he was shot by Bullseye, point blank. When was he shot by Maya? This post-credit scene is really it's just literally the musical number. That's it. It's just the MC musical. Lame. All right, we're back in action. There's post credits. It's just the musical. It's just Avengers the musical. There's really a bit OP in this. I mean, well, he's going to be even. Agent 19 is Mockingbird. Yep. Product. Yeah. So his wife was Mockingbird. Yep, she was Agent 19. Biggest Easter egg we were all waiting for. By the way, thank you for hosting this live event. While not a full 100% and giving us attention at the same time, enjoying the experience together. You rock, absolutely, man. Absolutely, Jonathan. And we will continue to do it for all the Disney Plus shows going forward. Knew it. What happened? Just came in. Go watch it. Maya probably shot Kingpin in the eye. I mean, listen, if he survives that, he is really OP. They killed Kingpin. I don't think they would kill Kingpin. But maybe they feel like they don't need it in the story going forward. No more TV shows till Multiverse. There's probably going to be a TV show before Multiverse. Kingpin. Spider-Man kills Kingpin in the comics. Doesn't he kill him with one of his punches? Thanks for watching with me. Absolutely, Mono. Appreciate it. Kingpin survived. That man took an arrow and an explosion. Yeah, I think he lives. They would not kill after introducing him. Yeah, I don't think so. Why is Kingpin so powerful? Because he's Kingpin. Oh, wait. It was Kingpin. It was really Hoping to see a multiverse crack in the sky. Yeah, not so much. Spider-Man Easter egg in the post credits, right on the video screen before the musical comes on. Okay. Seemed pointless if they only had him for one EP and a cameo. Yeah, they had Daredevil. Yeah, I don't know. Good night, everyone. Good night, Jonathan. Nobody were shown, so probably still alive. Yeah, I think he's still alive. He gets off screen, so I don't think he dies. Yeah, off screen is off screen. So they put on screen things on screen for a reason. The ending made you mad. Yeah, the musical number is so booty. Yeah, it's not great. I'm not a fan of musicals anyway. So was Daredevil show canon? I don't think that any of those Netflix shows are technically going to be canon. So I think they go the way of like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Yeah, I don't think Kingpin died. That was tough to watch. So he got shot point blank. I think he has survived getting shot point blank from the comics before. Someone mentioned Maya shot him point blank and he survived. I know. Yeah. Yeah, no one cares about the musical. That's just somebody who spent a lot of time writing it and like, oh, we should make that the post-credit scene. Yelena's arc was a little pointless. They didn't really pay it off. Yeah, I mean, she's a Black Widow, and she just all of a sudden got talked out of killing her mark at the end. That seems a little bit I do not think Kingpin was tuned OP, though. I think Kingpin should kick the crap out of Kate Bishop. He's Kingpin. But I don't know about killing him off. And so I think it's weird. Me looking for Easter eggs in the end credit scene. Every episode was better than the finale. Yeah, I think I agree. Something weird happened in the middle of that finale where I felt like the pacing was odd and they just kept jumping around to scenes, but like weren't finishing anything. It was going to be a different Eddie Brock in the MCU. No, it's going to be Tom Hardy's iteration. They've spent too much money and time building up that character. And now he'll be connected to the MCU through the symbiote he left behind. Is Kingpin feel watered out? I don't think so. Guys, I apologize again if you're just joining. I am sick. I tested negative for COVID, but I do have cold. I felt like it was too many side stories going on. Yeah, the ending felt a little weird where it felt like they were bouncing around to a lot of different frames to try to wrap up the stories, but like nothing was happening. I feel like Yelena should have killed Clint like 4 times. Why did they add Ant-Man in the musical? I don't know. Because somebody must have seen him during the first time. Never did a watch party here, but a big fan of Marvel and Marvel Forever. Thanks for making it a fun experience. Always, Bruce. We do it for all the shows. So come on through. I mean, sometimes I don't, but most of the time. I kind of just want a musical Rogers at this point. I feel you. Know what the show needs? A musical post-credit scene. J-Flow, right? It was disjointed. Yes, I think the editing was a little odd in this one. This episode really felt disjointed. So many jokes and not enough resolution. Yes, I think there was a huge pacing problem. Where did Eddie blip into the post-credit scene? Yeah, the ending felt really unsatisfying. It did feel a little like weird. Killing him is canonized in Netflix shows, but not leave them dangling, I guess. Yeah, I don't think so. Why did they have his musical at the end? Shakes my head. I don't know why they didn't kill. I don't think they killed him. I don't think he dies. Yeah, I don't believe Kingpin dies there. It was on Hulu and make it Disney Plus 18 I mean, look, I would really like them. I think there was a rating for TV 14 for Moon Knight, which means that they are starting to experiment with pushing the genre forward. And I think there are characters. No, King J, I don't think they killed Kingpin. No, he survived a lot more than a gunshot in the comics before, for sure. So, what was that post-credit scene? Trash. Basura. Garbage. Mac machine. The most common comment right now is, yo. WTF, the post-credit scene. Yeah, I don't know. Post-credit was cringe. Yeah. No, you know what that is? You know what that post-credit scene is? Was that someone at Marvel took their job way too far designing a Rogers the Musical and forgot that it's actually just like a side scene in 1 to 2 shows. They're like, we put all that time into the musical. We made a whole musical and it was so good. And they were like, yeah, we should put it as a post-credit scene. And was that annoying enough? Because that's what it is. So Spider-Man was just chilling. We saw a big tree falling down. Maybe he was in another part of the city fighting people, man. He can't fly. I don't know where the cops were when there was 1 million Trusted Bros. Maybe Kingpin has the cops bought off. $5 from Casey Mack. I think Kingpin may have been shot in the leg. So now he really needs the cane? No, he probably took one to the chest or face, or he grabbed the gun, or who knows, man. The owl, dude. The owl was who wrote that gag? Who wrote that one up? They're like, check it out. We're going to put an owl in the tree. Why? It's a setup. For what? When we pim Arrow, the Trusted Boat truck, small. The owl's going to fly out of the tree and grab it. That owl looks CGI as hell. Kingpin not dead? I don't think so. The post-credit scene. Cringe. Nothing but cringe. Nothing but cringe. Spider Owl confirmed. Yeah, definitely. I think it's definitely obvious that the owl was Spider-Man. Honestly, who the heck wrote this episode? Was there any sense of realism? You know what? The realism kind of went out the window. The episode was garbage. The rest of the series has been so good. Episodes 1 through 5 was good, but this one, I don't know what happened. The first half of the episode is great. I feel like maybe too many rewrites or re-edits. Whatever. As a whole, I think Hawkeye might be like the second best series this year. So that's saying a lot. I really liked it. She was Bobby Morse. That's right. Mockingbird. Age of 19. That's correct. I really liked this episode. I think we have a problem with the pacing, and a lot of fans don't like the implication that Kingpin was killed, which he wasn't. Series was so good, indeed. The owl was Natasha's spirit in physical form, maybe. Hate to say it, but maybe smart marketing or whatever after No Way Home. $1.99 from Charles B. Coming off No Way Home, this episode was set up to fail. I mean, yeah, come on, nothing's going to compare, but it's not meant to. And I just think the who was Barton's wife, Mockingbird, Agent 19. She was his S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, and it was definitely a female Rolex. Glad they mentioned Scott Lang. Glad they did. Yeah, you mentioned Scott for sure. Kingpin not dead? I don't think so. Merry Christmas, dude. Merry Christmas, Pam. Really appreciate it. She crazy from Dead too, bro. Hey, was the episode good or bad? It was good. The post-credit scene should have been something with Kingpin or Daredevil. Yeah, the post-credit scene. I don't know. Do you think they will bring back John Bernthal's Punisher? I do. There was a lot of side plots just glazed over and ended too fast. Pacing has always been a problem with these shows. Bro, am I the only one that didn't like the ending? Yeah, the ending was a little weird. Will you do a video about the details? I will do a video recapping this one. I will try. It is really hard to stay up and do these episodes. Watch parties like this. It's 4 a.m. They ruined this. I think that the finale was the weakest episode in the series. Merry Christmas, Michael. Merry Christmas, Justin. How you doing, man? So could that Bobby and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is an alternative UC for Universe Mockingbird? I mean, yeah, if you want it to be. Clint retire, rejoiner. The next Avengers, Clint should retire. Natasha's spirit in physical form. Is Roger musical going to be a real thing? I don't think so. Very underwhelming, not going to lie. Are you tired? Do I look it? It's 4 a.m. and I'm sick. So you sick, go to sleep and do it tomorrow? Yeah, probably going to do it early in the morning. Definitely the weakest. Yeah, I think 1 through 5 is really good. I do not think they killed Kingpin, but I think the implication that he died was not going to make fans. They should have foreseen that. Fans are just happy they just got Vincent D'Onofrio back. You shouldn't imply that you're going to kill him. Jack stole the finale. He really did. Jack Duquesne was great. Barton, the watch was hers. Yeah, it was his wife's. Where do you think we'll see Spidey next? That is a great question. Not in Multiverse of Madness. When's the next Marvel Disney Plus show? We don't know yet. Presumably Moon Knight or She-Hulk or Miss Marvel. But it's hard to tell when. Music director, it was not the post-credit scene they wanted. It was a post-credit scene they needed. Yeah. I can't believe they nerfed Hawkeye. Jack was a badass. He was. Jack was one of the better parts of the episode. He was. He definitely thought he would retire Hawkeye officially. Like they've never the other Avengers. I don't know. It doesn't add up. I think they just rewrote too much, maybe. Marvel Netflix canon, I don't think so. So is Kingpin alive, right? I think Kingpin is alive. Yo, Jonathan Broderick with $50 and no message. Oh my God, dude, thank you so much. That is so generous of you, Jonathan, dude. Man, I really appreciate it, dude. There's a fucking solid power fist, dude. Very generous of you, man. Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. Just hanging is enough. You don't have to donate like that, but why can't Marvel tell us who Spider-Man is? I thought they did. What's the best season of Daredevil? Season 2 is my favorite, but season 1 and 2 have some really good scenes. Kingpin is dead. I might just rage. Kingpin is not dead. He has survived much more than a gunshot in the comics, and they showed it off screen, I think, for a reason. Kingpin will hopefully return. I feel so unsatisfied after that. Yeah, I think a lot of people do. I think it was a misstep writing that in. Daredevil is being really off, being a really good lawyer. Yeah, apparently. Go John. Yeah, go John, man. Thanks so much. At Soups. What about Soups? I like Soups. Comics. Comics. I'm barely ending season 1. Rogers the musical, the new Rickrolled. I guess Spider-Man slept through sniper shots. He could have been somewhere else, doing something else. Who thinks the main purpose of the show is to introduce Kate Bishop? That is the main purpose of the show. No shot to Kingpin. No shot Kingpin just up and died. Yeah, no way. $4.99 from David Dunleavy. That musical was a bit much, dude. I agree. Thank you so much for the $4.99. $4.99 from Tins. We canceling Kate Bishop. She just destroyed the Owl's home. No. Seriously, it was good, but the last 15 minutes was pretty trash and way too fast. Tins, I think that's a very accurate reprisal. I think the whole series was good. I think episode 5 was the weakest of all 6 episodes, and I think the ending of the episode was the weakest. Dude, Kate was OP. Yeah, Kate got her butt beat by Kingpin, but I think that's the way it should have gone down. So in Kate Bishop versus Kingpin, I'd say Kingpin should probably win that fight. When are we seeing Yelena again? Not soon enough. I love her character. Florence Pugh is killing it. No way Kevin Feige approved that. I don't know, man. Don't, guys, they can't all be bangers, Kingpin is out just like that. No, they didn't kill Kingpin. I'm sure Kingpin will come back for Spidey or Daredevil. I agree. Kingpin probably has enough blubber to live. Guys, No Way Home just came out. Of course, they wouldn't put Spider-Man in the episode. Yeah, I said it. I didn't even cover that rumor at the channel because I didn't want to be responsible, part of the problem for perpetuating that. I said there'd be no Daredevil, there'd be no Spider-Man. Kingpin indeed, and it opened up with him, but no Spider-Man, no Kingpin. Do you think Jack could have become a swordsman in another project? Maybe, but I think his character served a purpose in this narrative. I don't see the purpose of bringing him back. Kingpin is still alive because he's getting shot in the comics. Indeed. He has 95% muscle, right? Yep. I mean, Kingpin did take an arrow straight to the chest and be fine. Do you think we will get some form of thunderbolts? I do. Who do you think the owl? I don't know. Say my name. What's up, Tristan? I like the post-credit scenes, but it shouldn't have been a post-credit scene. Agreed. We got Swordsman. We did. It's going to be a while to see a new Marvel series. I don't think it's going to be that long. So Jack is a good guy then? I think he is. Is Kate's name Bullseye? No. I hope the show... Funny, though, Bullseye and Hawkeye both have I in the name, and they both essentially have the same power, and I don't think I realized that until real recently. So... Post-credits did us dirty like how they did Ralph Boner. Dang, I agree. Except now everybody is going to love Jack. Yep. Next confirmed MCU project is Multiverse of Madness in May. I mean, guys, quit with that. They haven't announced when they're going to be putting out a Disney Plus show. They could easily release one in spring. And if not, we'll take 5 days off. I covered Spider-Man 4 official announcement 2 days ago, man. Lucian Davies, $4.99. Yo, this finale was dope, but still only WandaVision and Loki set up upcoming movies. Seriously need Young Avengers? Yeah, I think that's what this was a setup for. Do you think The Amazing Spider-Man 3 is going to happen? I did a full video on it today where I talked about that for 10 minutes. So if you want my full take on that, you should check out that video. But no, I do not. It was a short answer. Bro, what if Kingpin is a Skrull? Could be. A lot of people could be Skrulls. So... when do you think we'll see Yelena again? Again, not soon enough. I'm not really sure. Probably Secret Invasion. Yo, Carraro Gendi, how do you grow your channel from 0 subs and views? You just got to put out quality content and hope that when people find it, they stick and want to watch the next day. And that's how you do it. You find more like them. It took me four YouTube channels before this one had any success. So, and seeing musical reminds me of what MJ said. If you expect disappointment, you will be disappointed. Dude, Curtis Horn, thank you so much for the $5. And you're absolutely right. Is Toby coming back? Maybe. Why is a Marvel TV show so short? I mean, shoot, that was an hour long, and there's been 6 of them. That was a dope question, indeed. Kazi didn't kill a single person. No, he didn't. Really makes me mad is that they faked Kingpin death. Why? I don't know. I think they just wanted to imply it, which they should have known better than doing that. Bringing back a character as beloved as him and then implying he died at the end of the scene, not where I would have gone with that. Swordsman series, we definitely don't need a Swordsman series. But hey, if they're doing Agatha House of Harkness, shoot. We got Richard Fisk. No Way Home spoilers. Dang it. I mean, shoot, if you haven't seen No Way Home already, then you've sure, and you're on YouTube, then you've for sure seen the spoilers. What's your favorite Disney Plus show? So far, I think it's been Loki. Kingpin is a Skrull, confirmed, maybe. Do you think Peter will talk again to MJ and Ned at some point? I do. I think MJ wearing the Black Dahlia necklace right at the end of the film was evidence of that. Do you think Peter will talk? Yeah, forgive me if somebody already asked this, but why did the director of the Loki series leave? I don't think she left. I don't think she was asked to do season 2. I'm not sure. They treated Fisk like a joke this episode. They did? I mean, he survived all that and he beat the crap out of Kate Bishop. So WandaVision goated of the D+ shows. Yeah, WandaVision's really good. What do you think of season 2 of Loki is going to focus on? Hopefully wrapping up with TVA and the arc for Loki. Top 5 potential Skrulls. I think Carter, Agent Carter. I think Hayward, Director of S.H.I.E.L.D. I think Valentina DeFontaine could be one. And then I think you've got to have some OG players have been Skrulls the whole time. So Maria Hill is a really good choice for 4. And then for 5, someone's got to hit home. A character we have been with for the whole time has got to hit home. I don't know who that's going to be. So hard to tell. They didn't show Kingpin dead, so he's not. Yeah, I don't think they killed Kingpin, and I'm surprised. I'm genuinely surprised that they didn't know better, and knowing that I'm genuinely surprised that they didn't know better. That if they acted like they were killing Kingpin, do you guys see what I'm saying? If they acted like they were going to kill Kingpin in this film, not knowing that, not knowing that people were going to be really pissed off if they implied he died. So, yeah, bit of a cliffhanger. What other show do we need to see for the Young Avengers to be complete? We need a couple more characters, but I think they're going to be involved here soon. Hawkeye was whack besides everything Echo and Yelena. Even I think Echo's storyline kind of came off the rails here at the end. The guy that played Kingpin is such a great actor is Vincent D'Onofrio. They didn't just kill him off. Do you think Daredevil series is canon to the MCU? No. When is Loki season 2 coming out? Next year. Miles for Young Avengers? Maybe. Does it watch mean that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is canon? No. She was just a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent in the MCU. Did you see the MetLife Tower in this episode? It was clearly a mistake considering that's where the Avengers Tower now is. Maybe it was. Nick Fury is a Skrull, perhaps, but we already know that he's posed as a Skrull, so I think that's already been played out. But Falcon is a Skrull. I do not. What was the Rolex? That was from the first episode. It was a female Rolex. It was Mockingbird's Rolex. That's why she was so concerned. How long do you get monetized? How long for you to get monetized on this one? I don't know what you're asking me there. It said Agent 19. That's Mockingbird. It's his wife. So his wife was a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. That's why she was concerned about the whereabouts of the watch. That's why it was so important to him to recover it. Nick Fury's assistant is a Skrull. Could be. Maria Hill, you mean? Do you think Clint is a Skrull? No. What's your favorite trick arrow? By far the Stark. Fisk didn't actually die. No, he didn't. Can we talk about the watch? Sure. What do you want to know about the watch? It was his wife. Her name is Mockingbird. Bobby Morse. That's what it was. The show mid-tier, maybe. What about being a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent was important? What about being a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent important? What are you talking about? Named character. Do you think Miles will come into the MCU? Maybe. They should have had Peacemaker type post-credit scene, and maybe $4.99 from Stephanie. Shout out from Chicago. I agree this episode was the weakest, but I trust in the process when we get our answers in upcoming series. Love you 3000. Stephanie, thank you so much for the generosity and hanging out for the watch party. Merry Christmas to you, and I do agree with you on that. Did Fisk actually die? I would say no. Can you tell us about Mockingbird or for the fans who don't read the comics? Well, Mockingbird was in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show, so that's why they're asking if she's a variant, and I think that proves that. What do you predict for Hawkeye's future? I would assume Hawkeye is done. Agent 19 is Mockingbird. Yep. Post-credit scene is a joke. Don't post-credit scene was somebody put way too much time in designing Rogers the Musical and got way too into it as a project, and they were like, okay, maybe we can work one of those clips in for the post-credit scene. The episode was bad, very. Yeah, Florence maybe. Fisk doesn't have powers, right? I mean, technically, no, he's enhanced in the comics. He's not enhanced. Are you going to do a video on Black Panther 2 updates? I'm going to do a video on everything, man. Which season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Shoot, she was all the way through it, wasn't she, guys? Who played Mockingbird in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Thunderbolt Ross is a scroll. Kingpin smashed Kate. She did. Seasons 2 through 5. Yeah, that's right. Is it dead? The ending. No, I don't think Kingpin's dead, guys. And you know what? It's a real shame that they even did that because I think they should have understood what a misstep that was. So Kingpin's alive. So everything always sent you a Willie Fisk shot in the face information on IG. Same handle of Jensen. Yo, thanks, Demons. We're gonna check that out right now, man. We'll get the info. We'll get the 411 on the mans. All right. The Daredevil run by David Mack in 1983, books 11 through 13. Just sending the info of Maya shooting Kingpin and him surviving, but just going blind. So did he go blind, completely blind in both eyes or just one eye? And was it sort of like, what happened with him, gents? Do you remember from the story run? Because if he goes fully blind, is that for him to like justice or? I don't remember those books. They didn't kill him. They didn't kill him. Kingpin looks to ever. Wish you saw Daredevil. Yeah, me too. Me too. Guys, I'm sick. I'm really sick. I definitely wanted to stay up for the finale watch party. And I appreciate you guys hanging out. Whatever you're doing for Christmas, wherever you're going, whoever you're hanging out with, two things. I hope you have a wonderful time. Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. I hope you're around people you love, you care about, and you have a wonderful time. Please be safe, okay? If you're traveling, be safe. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. I don't know what the next Disney Plus show will be, and I can't wait to see whatever it is, and I'll see you guys back here for that live watch party then. But right now, I need to go to bed because it's 4:07 a.m. I'm sick as a dog, and it's bedtime. Thanks, Chris. I love you guys much. Thank you for always hanging out. This year was a blast. The Disney Plus shows are awesome. Spider-Man was awesome. Next year is going to be crazy. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you guys tomorrow for the Easter egg breakdown. We'll cover the watch and Kingpin and everything else. All right. I love you. Take it easy, guys.